and welcome to this brief run through of the ordering process on easyclickbooks.com. We thank you so much for your support over the past 2 years. We've taken your feedback, we've taken your reviews, and we're always trying to evolve to become better because we believe that you are part of our EasyClickBooks family, and what you say, what your input is, it matters to us. So we've tried our best to implement some of the things that you have brought to our attention, and we've tried to tweak things a bit, and we hope that this year it would make things even bigger and better for you and for us. So without any further ado, we're going to go into the website and see how the ordering process works. Okay, just come here. Okay, I'm in the wrong page. Just let me change that up a bit. Okay, alright. So once you go onto the website, easyclickbooks.com, should take you to our home page. As you can see here, we have the schedule of events essentially. So you can see when it's common entrance, when school closes, when ordering closes, which is important. That is July 28th, right? So that's the last date for ordering here, and the estimated delivery time would be between August 12th and 23rd of August. Okay, and school reopens on the 2nd of September 2019. On the home page, we've added two features on here. One is the wallet. So if you would just like to save money towards your purchase, you could just add funds to your wallet. It would deduct from your debit or credit card and just be there. So any purchase that you make, it will be automatically deducted from your wallet. This is especially helpful for persons who have children going into Form 1, as you do not know what school that the child will be going to, but you have a general idea as far as what the costing of the books would be. So we do have on the wallet page, there is an option whereby you could get the estimated cost per books for the different grades, and so you could use that to help you save towards your wallet. Right, so once you get to know the school, you could just order the books and that would be automatically deducted from your wallet. On the other side here, we have the book list. Last year we had the full book list for each school on there for download. Persons didn't like that, they wanted it broken down into the different grades, so we've done that for you. So here you could choose whether or not it's infant or primary or secondary school, and if you were to select secondary, you would see all of the different secondary schools listed here. You just choose the one that you'd like to get a book list for, choose the form, and then download the book list. Same thing for infant and primary. Choose the infant or primary, choose the school. Let's choose Ave Maria Girls. Then we choose the grade, and from there you could download the book list. The book list would come to us in a PDF format, right? So it would come in a format like this. Just a moment, and you'd see all of the books listed there. And to the top of each book list, we've put this highlighted in yellow, so it should be easy to spot, where it says click here for quote or to order. Once you click on this, that doesn't mean that you're ordering the books. All it means is that you're getting a quote. Alright, so what it would do is to take you down to this page here where you see all of the books listed again. You can see the prices for each of the books as well. We've put it in a way whereby you could adjust the amount, the number of books you want. This is especially helpful for persons who have twins, or children going to the same grade, or if you have a book from a previous year. So for example, you may already have a dictionary and a thesaurus from the previous year. You could set that amount to 0 and then add it to your cart. Okay, once you've added the books to your cart by clicking here, as I said, it doesn't obligate you to anything. You don't have to pay anything, just there, it's in your cart. You would then get to see the total number of items in your cart up here, which is, well, in this case 10, and you'd also get to see what your total amount is to the bottom here. So just let me, if you look to the bottom here, you'll see what your total is. Okay, and from here you could choose view cart or add to cart. um, it all depends on you what you choose to do from there. Okay, let me move in the whiteboard. Okay, so once you've gone to your cart, let me try to resize this. Okay, all right, so once you've added the items to your cart, you could then proceed to checkout. So I'll do that here. And on the checkout page, we've adjusted it a bit. Persons had difficulty last year because everything was on one page, so we've decided to put it more in a stepped process, so you go step by step. At the top here, you could enter any covering, not covering, any gift card codes that you may have received if someone bought your gift card. You can also um, add any coupons if you have a coupon code and so forth. If you are a returning customer, you can click here to log in. If you would like to add covering and labeling, you'd click here. If not, you could just skip and go to the next step here. Okay, so let's click on labeling covering, and once you've done so, it would take you to this next page here. Something that persons requested last year was the option to design their own labels, so we've put in software to enable that to happen for you. We've created some templates that you could use. If you don't want to design it, you could just change the information such as the name of the school, the child, and so on. You can resize the fonts and change the fonts, change the color of the fonts as well. So all that is available for you to do. From here, once you've created your label, you then need to add it to your cart. Now, if you want to add several different types of labels, so for example, if you have 3 children, you may want to add 3 different labels, for one for each child. So after you've created each label, you'd have to add that particular label to your cart. At the end of it all, you could then you could then add on the covering and the number of labels which you'd like. So for example, you could put in, we have 10 books in there, so we could put 10 book covers, right? And you could put that, let's say we want 5 colored labels and then 5 black and white labels. Now it's important that you do this part at the end, as if you do this part first, it would, every time you add one of the new labels you created in, it would add it on with a new set of covering and a new set of labels. So once you've added it all on there, you add to cart. Once it's added, you then click on proceed, continue to checkout, and it will take you back to the checkout page here. You could go to the next step where you'd add in your billing and shipping details. So you put in your billing information if your shipping information is different. So for example, if you're in the States and you're ordering for somebody in St. Lucia, then of course your billing and your shipping address would be different. So you put in what your shipping address would be to the bottom here. Once that is done, you can go to the next step. The next step would give you oh sorry, I missed something. If you are a new customer, once you put in your email address here, it would also ask you to create a password, and that would create an account for you at easyclickbooks.com. So once you've done this, it takes you to the review page where you can review everything that's in your order. So if you made a mistake, you would have time to catch it and so forth. On this review page, this is where you'd also pay. If you have any funds in your wallet, you would be getting the option whereby you could pay by your wallet as well. You could pay a deposit, which would be 70%. The balance would be due by before delivery. So before we can deliver to you, we would need to receive the funds, but the deposit amount is 70%. You could also choose to pay via card or pay via cash. If you choose to pay via cash, once your order goes through, you will receive banking details where you could deposit those funds. And this is it. That's the order process. And we hope that this process would work for you and make things simpler for you. Please all feel free to give us feedback. We're always looking forward to that. As I said, you are part of our family and you help us. You help to create EasyClick Books. So we thank you very much and we look forward to your orders. Ordering is open.